week ago, Washington, D.C. was buzzing as the Congressional Black Caucus held their annual legislative conference. It's a big event with panels and parties, but a lot of serious talk about the employment disaster in the black community. Our Washington Watch cameras capture a lot of the action, including their town hall meeting on jobs and the economy.
So I understand the issue confronting African Americans. And let me say it this way, what I've seen over the past 30 years of managing African American talent, we're very bright, we're very committed to work ethic, we show integrity, we know how to create value, and we work extremely hard to benefit ourselves and our families. So there are no flaws in our commitment to work ethic. There is a flaw, however, in this society, and it's a historical drag on the economic access of African Americans brought on by over 200 years of racism. And I will tell you now that there is no legislation that's going to address that problem as we sit here today. Look at the facts. Over the past 20 years, this is even before the recession, the wealth gap between African Americans and white Americans has increased by $70,000 from $20,000 to $90,000. The net worth of white Americans is 18 to 20 times that of African Americans. A Pew Research study showed that 40 or more % of Americans today whose parents were solidly middle class in the 60s will not attain the wealth of their parents. We are in a regression. Today, the median income of Hispanic Americans has surpassed that of African Americans. The issue for me as a business person is this: we cannot solve our problems by depending on the government.
On the matter of race, the numbers are far more stark than my good friend Bob Johnson mentioned, and I was very disappointed as I listened to the president. Jobs bill, great step in the right direction, but let's tell the story. Let's not use this fiction of what the unemployment rates are. It says 9.1%, but then if you dig into the data, for everybody, it's really 16%. For African Americans, it says 16.7%. If you use the same ratios, it's really 29% for African American people. It's 32% for black men. So these are depression-level unemployment rates that people have chosen to ignore.
It's important in the African American community and the minority communities and the rest, and women, that we have not just job creation, we have ownership. We have equity and ownership.
Detroit is a city where 50% of the schools have been closed down. They have lost 50% of the population over the last 10 years. Not only do you have boarded up whole communities, schools that have been closed down, joblessness, but you had a lot of anger. All of those clips that you saw on television where I talked about, are you ready to unleash us? It was to confront what a lot of people are feeling, and that is this. We love the president. We want him to be successful, but does he feel our pain? Does he understand what's going on out here?